Alright, boys and girls, and welcome to Gordon Guitar. We have Wish Wednesday. Alright, boys, so you wish for songs here during this week, the past week, or even way back. And I look at your wishes. I bring up songs here for you on Wednesdays. And this time we have you Terminator 6314. Sounds like the latest model here of Terminator. Anyway, you wished for OMAH's Reason. Okay, so a great song, cool vibes there. So we're gonna look at this song. So thank you for this suggestion here on Gordon Guitar. OMAH Reason. Let's take a look at this. So we're going clean here, no need for any capo. We have 3 different chords that goes round and round. We have this melody going on in the background or built in. We're gonna learn the lick there, but also see how we can handle it with a strumming pattern. So let's first take a look at the chords. So the E minor, G, and D, that's what's going on here. For the E minor, usually we have this grip. I would suggest that we just play with a bar here and stick with the bass strings, and I'm gonna explain why soon. But yeah, I just place a bar here on the 2nd fret from the A string and down or so, just a bit. You don't have to go all the way down since we're playing, like I said, on the bass strings there. So the main bar strings here will be the A and the D. These are most important. I'll go down a little bit further as well on the G perhaps. But yeah, open E, 2nd A, 2nd D. That's where we're gonna work with the E minor. The next chord, G, is a bar chord. So we place a bar here on the 3rd fret over all strings. And again, this is more important here on the bass strings there. So you don't have to go down on the top strings there for this song. But anyway, 3rd fret, and then the rest will be 5th on A, 5th on D, and 4th on G. And then the final chord here will be the D, and we have that as well with a bar. And this bar is placed on the 5th fret now, all strings except from the last E here in the bass. And again, we play on the bass strings there, so A, D, perhaps the G or so. And then the rest here, besides from the bar, will be 7th on D and 7th on G. That's enough. All right, so yeah, let's start this up, and we will look at the notes first. So I'm gonna give you the notes for each and every chord, starting with the E minor. That is the hardest part, even if it's not that hard. The others are very, very easy. So even if this is the hardest, it's not that tough. Let's take a look at the E minor. It goes like this. So you have the notes here on D, 2nd fret, then 3 times on the 2nd fret A, then back to D, 2nd fret, and 2 times, then 2nd A, 1 time, and then you reach out here to the 5th fret A string. And that's the reason for just having a bar like this on the 2nd fret, to be able to go out on this stretchy 5th fret. All right, so that's the notes. All right, and then we have the G chord here, and that will be, all right, so that is 4 time on the 5th fret D string. I grab that with the full chord here. Right, and then we have the final chord, the D. It's 3 times on the 5th fret A string, and that's it. So slowly. One note wrong there, of course. But yeah, I think you get it. Now let's take a look at just the plain strumming pattern that will work for this song. And if this sound is a little bit bad, I'm sorry for that. It started to rain very heavily outside, so that's the reason. I hope you hear me. Anyway, we're happy we're inside here. So let's continue with the strumming pattern here for this song. And we're gonna divide it into 2 different parts. Okay, so E minor, this first chord will cover one full round or both parts. So we're going to look at the E minor to learn the strumming pattern. So let's grab that chord. Like I said, it's a bar chord here. Enough with that. And let's take a look at the first parts. So it goes like this. That was the standard tempo. And you're gonna start with down, down, up. Then comes a clap. And up, down. So down, down, up, clap, up, down. Down, down, up, clap, up, down. That's part one. And then part two is a bit easier. It's just down, down, clap, down. That's part two. So if we connect these two parts, it will be down, down, up, clap, up, down, 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 clap, down. Down, down, up, clap, up, down, 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 clap, down. All right, and that's the strumming pattern. You're gonna play that for the E minor. Then you go to G and play part one, down, down, up, clap, up, down. And then you go to D and play the part two, down, down, clap, down. So the G was, and then the D. Right? And when we do this strumming, like I said before, stay with the bass strings here for these chords. All right? That is where you have the melody. And speaking of the melody, you know where the notes are now. Try to hit them at certain downs and ups, so you will bring in a couple notes, perhaps half of them. And of course, when you go to the G and the D, the notes are on the same note there, 4 times on G, 3 times on D. So it shouldn't be any problems to get these notes. So for the G will be, stay around the D string there, the 5th fret from the chord. And then for D, 3 times as a notes, but for the strumming pattern, you can go like that. So how could this sound? Something like this. And with some practice, perhaps more than 5 minutes than I got before this tutorial, you could sound much better. So that pretty much covers OMAH's Reason. So Terminator 6314. I hope you will come back here, Gordon Guitar, perhaps with a new model or so for Terminator. Anyway, sorry, my bad jokes here. But I'm really grateful for your interaction with me on OMAH's Reason, and for all the OMAH fans, this was also for you. So thank you for watching, guys. Until next time, play tuned.